Welcome back to After Hours with Jeff and Julia, our
Hello.
community cast.
Community
As
cast.
we,
I like
as
it.
we like to call it.
I do. I like that.
A quick reminder for people you are watching probably on KSM Plus or on Facebook Live. Chime in. We love the community cast. We love getting to talk to people.
Yep.
We are on KSM Plus on Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV. I saw our camera flash and I thought, ooh, what was that? I got distracted. Tuesdays, we like to talk about weekend plans. Let us know on Facebook what you did over the weekend.
And maybe what you're doing next weekend, too.
Yeah.
The weather's been beautiful.
Oh.
I hope people are getting out and enjoying the this incredible summer to fall transition that we've had. It's dried out. You mentioned on the 6 o'clock news, it's just nice to have a stretch of dry weather.
Get some yard work done.
Yeah, or whatever.
Or postpone it again. The weather's so nice.
Rocking some new earbuds, thanks to our awesome engineer, Mr. Kevin Perkle, who hooked us up with these earbuds, which are nice. Everything sounds different to me right now, so I'm trying to get used to the new.
I was going to bring it up too. I don't know. I'm curious if people enjoy some of the behind the scenes stuff, but it's so different.
It's
and I
good.
told you right before we started, I said, I can't hear anything.
We replaced these because I like these. They're okay, but I couldn't wear them on. They slipped off my head, and they're good. But Perkle hooked us up.
You made one really small comment about the headphones.
And then he was watching, and
we had an
boom.
email.
Yeah.
I'll get you new headphones.
All right.
Can you hear now?
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear. It is just a little different. It's
Yeah.
a different sensation in the ears, and we'll figure it out.
I feel like I'm screaming because I can't hear myself. I don't hear really well anyway. So
Now, I've been waiting patiently because you have not mentioned to me what you did this weekend, and I have. I'm actually really intrigued.
Yeah.
From some other things that you told me that I will not mention, but I need to know.
So over the weekend,
What happened?
I'm going to preface a few things. One, my mother said, "Do not talk
That's
about
what
this
That's what
for
I'm talking
45
about.
minutes."
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I need to know more. Because if your mom's saying,
Don't talk
whatever
about
you
it.
do, do not talk about this, then I'm like, oh, we've got to talk. We got to know
Yeah,
what
we-
this is.
we
And
definitely have to
I'm
talk
like you
about
guys watching at home right now, or wherever you're watching. I don't know what you're gonna say.
No, it's not really that great. So maybe the buildup is good.
Okay.
I'm going to also preface with the dog is still alive. The dog's alive.
We're starting with that. Okay.
I know.
Oh,
That's why she
no.
said don't talk about it for 45
no.
minutes. For whatever reason, over the weekend, I was setting up for fall. I took out all my fall decor. And the dog, who I love, her name is Lacey. She's 13. She's moved with me. This is our third state together. And she just was so lethargic over the weekend. And normally she'll like run away from the vacuum, and she's not slowed down at all. She's 13, but
Okay.
people will say all the time, wow, she seems so spry. And I took out the fall decor, and she laid in the middle of the living room, didn't move one time.
Oh no.
So then I
have a feeling where this is going.
well, so then I start to vacuum, and she always runs away from the vacuum.
Except
Except
this
on
time.
Saturday.
Oh no! You vacuumed up your dog.
Yeah, she's in the vacuum.
Did you have to take the bag out like quickly because of the air?
No,
there's
it's all
probably
the
not
fur.
an
It's
air.
everywhere.
How did you get her out of your vacuum sack?
Well, so she didn't move. So then I start to panic, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's dying. And when I tell you, I start sobbing. Then I have like a little upstairs loft area where I'll like meditate and do a devotional.
Hold on a second. Let's take it back a second. So the dog's in the living room.
Yeah.
You're vacuuming,
Well, I turn it on and she doesn't move.
right? Which is normal.
No,
normally
not
she
for
does.
her. Normally she moves.
But what? Did you hit her with the vacuum?
No.
Oh, you're just like
She
a
just
dog.
didn't get up.
Okay. So you did not vacuum your dog up.
No.
I thought you were gonna say like, oh, she just like when you're driving down the street and you're like,
I love Tap.
and
the
you're like,
dog.
oh, those birds always move.
Yeah.
And then they don't. But so is the dog sick?
Part of me
or-
was like, I thought you were doing a bit, so I rolled
no
with
bit,
it.
no
I
bit,
rolled with it.
no bit. But is your dog sick or what's going on?
So then I'm like panicked that she's dying. So I'm
no.
sobbing all day on Saturday. When I tell you, like, not like a polite little cry, like sobbing. And then I call my sister and I'm sending videos. Look at the dog. Look at the way she's walking. So then Sunday we come in. I feel like my eyes were so puffy and I didn't want to share it because I didn't want to ruin this great surprise I brought to you on Tuesday. So then the last like 2 days, 3 days, I've been so like horrified that the dog is gonna die. That's why I couldn't sleep well. And then she wasn't drinking water, so I'm like, I have to take her to the vet. So I'm just like so heartbroken about this dog. And
Oh, so it was definitely something going on with your dog.
Oh, I'm
'Cause
still
not
going
drinking,
through it.
Not drinking water, not energetic,
Yeah.
lethargic.
So now she's drinking water.
Okay.
My boyfriend had said take her on walks. Like think about when people get older and they stop like moving and exercising, and then like that creeps in, and then they don't move. So I've been taking her on walks every day, not super far.
Gotcha. Well, how old is your dog?
I mean, she's 13.
Okay,
She's already lived such a
that's getting
like,
up there in
good
the old
life.
dog years. Yeah.
But I'm not. I don't know how to like grieve the dog. We had a childhood
Right.
dog growing up that was so mean. Like I was sad when she died, but I wasn't devastated.
Right.
And now I'm like, I will be devastated when this
Man,
dog dies.
yeah, this dog probably been with you all this whole time.
Yes.
All these travels. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's hard.
And then, like, I went through this whole. I went through this at work, so I'm processing this also at the desk. Our desks, we sit next to each other.
Right.
I went through this whole like moment of like Buddhism, of like gratitude for having things and you have to let them go. And so I'm trying to process that.
Okay.
So how do I process the death of the? And you know, keep in mind though, the dog is still alive.
Yeah, it sounds like the dog's actually doing fine, drinking water, taking walks.
And my uncle's a vet, and I had sent some videos to my parents, and they saw him yesterday. And so he looked at the videos, and he said, she's fine. I mean, she's 13 years
There you
old.
go.
Of course she walks like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I thought it was going to be like a
Real fun one.
happy thing. I
No.
was not aware that it was a pending dog doom.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's
But
well,
the dog, here's the kicker of it. I mean, she's still alive and doing well. So I'm like,
right.
And then I'll go and I'll see her little face and I'll scratch her, sobbing. I came home last night, sobbed again. The dog's fine. The dog's alive. So I'm grieving the death of the dog
That
before
hasn't
she
died yet.
dies.
Well, that's okay.
Well, I think it's terrifying her. I think she can see.
Oh, I see.
So what do I do?
I think you're doing the right thing. I think you just keep doing what you're doing. You just keep grieving the dog, like and appreciating the dog while it's still here.
Okay.
And then when it does happen, you've already grieved, and it's just like another day. And you just be like, I already went through all that. We're good.
Good thing that's done.
Yeah, I'm glad I did all that grievance
Wow.
a couple of months ago.
Get all her stuff.
And now that it's happened, I'm good. I grieved. I'm already in the acceptance stage.
Yeah.
So you could get to the acceptance stage long before.
She actually kicks the bucket.
I think we're onto something. I think, what if you take this approach to everything in life? You just go ahead and grieve people that are perfectly healthy and fine. And then 30 years from now, when they pass away, you're like, oh, yeah, I grieved Uncle Jack 30 years
Decades
ago.
ago.
I'm fine.
So here's the
I accept it.
here's the other idea.
It's probably a terrible idea. I wouldn't recommend anybody do that.
Neither of us are going to, I think, have good recommendations for like grieving.
No, I'm terrible at it.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
because
yeah, don't
here's
listen
my
to
other
me.
plan. I could send the dog home at Thanksgiving with my parents, so then I don't have to see the dog die.
Oh,
I don't think that that's the thing to do.
No, it's like
That's my dog.
your dog wants to, at the end of your dog's lifespan, wants to be with you. Wants to
Yeah.
spend it with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to go some randos. I mean, that's not your parents, but
Yeah, but it's
still,
different.
the
I
dog
want
would
her to
be
in my
that
house.
might, and that I hate to say it, that might speed up the process because you take the dog out of its element
And
that
then
it's
she's
known, and then she's
stressed.
stressed. Like, I don't know, what am I? Where's
Where's my
Julia?
mom?
Yes,
Okay.
it would kill the dog quick.
I
So if you want to do that, I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But
I've got a pile of Kleenex over here, and it's
Oh, you
finally for the
do?
first time not for the allergies. But I was like, what if I cry?
I'm so sorry about your dog.
Thanks.
That's a bummer. I actually don't. Your mom is right. 45 minutes on this might be stressful for you. Like I see. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I feel the
Right.
stress.
Okay. Can I ask? I'm just going to ask.
Yeah,
What is your dog's name?
Lacey.
There we go. I just want to get the name out there because that's important. We were just referring to it as dog.
Yeah,
And I feel like we want to make sure we refer.
Personalize
It's
it.
personal. We want to make it more traumatic for you and talk. We really want to get into the specifics of this dog that you're grieving,
Yeah.
Lacey. And
Well,
yeah.
if we can make her cry, that'll do really well for the podcast.
We want those clicks.
Yeah, Karina, make sure you clip the
Those-
thumbnail with me sobbing.
Dude, they say it's like 10 clicks for every tear. Well, I mean, if you and you work up
Oh.
like you get a little river going. We might get 20 people watching.
The other part is like the eyelashes are glued on for the show, so I'm like, I can't re-glue the eyelashes on. It's
Right.
a whole process. So
Ow.
but I'm a crier.
Teachman just lost her dog.
Oh yeah, and I strategically said something very brief, very quick,
'Kay.
and I was like, I can't talk about it because I know you can't talk about it. I'll cry, you'll cry. We're about to do a show.
I think her dog was, I don't want to tell you how old her dog was.
Probably 13.
It's about 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And she's had
Yeah.
puppies before. So, like, the fact that she has been so spry, so happy, has lived this great life, I'm like,
Can I ask you one last question?
Yeah.
Big dog, little dog?
medium-sized dog. She's a
Medium
mini
dog.
Aussie.
A Mead.
She's
Okay.
so smart.
Oh.
They are always so smart.
the best.
so, and like so sweet-tempered, and even the Rover. And I feel like a parent of like the parents are like, my kid's the best kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the Rover, the one that's like here now. So I'm also like, what if I go on vacation and she dies at the Rover? But the Rover did say, this is the best dog I've ever watched. And part of me is like, you probably say that to everybody, but this time it's true.
Yeah. That's so, okay.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
My Uncle Jack died.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
he didn't. He was 13, and
Yeah.
I was similar situation. Started up the lawnmower. Typically, he moves.
Wow, never
He
didn't
didn't.
move
He
this
just laid
time.
there in the yard like a slug.
But you've been grieving him for, you know,
I grieved
3
him 10 years
decades.
ago. That was nothing. No, I don't have
We
it.
handle death really
I don't
well.
have an Uncle Jack, and vacuuming and lawn mowing.
Yeah.
I didn't do much. Again,
Okay, so what'd you do?
I did some stuff around the house. I did some. Oh, I took more stuff to the Goodwills.
Oh.
I did some chores in Eureka, Kansas. I did some stuff out there, and I really am just looking forward to this weekend.
Okay, what's this weekend?
It is Dad's weekend
Oh, yes.
for a K-State Beta House.
Nice.
Dad's weekend.
Have you been practicing your golf?
No,
Oh.
but I actually golf. Unlike you, I have
Unlike you, I
more
really
than one
play.
club, and I don't. Which I actually should take your. I should do what you do and just take my one club and go hit balls at like a.
I was going to
golf
say,
place.
you might
I
really
didn't.
golf, but I golf more than you.
You do.
Yeah.
And so we've got the golf tournament on Saturday, and then we've got miniature golf on Friday night. So and then
That's your time to
Saturday
shine.
night, we all go out. The Beta House there hosts all the dads and the students at an establishment in Aggieville.
I've got a question, a personal question.
Yes.
What is the condition of the house? Like, do they clean it for you guys before you get there?
So the Beta House is always clean, and it is
That's a
immaculate.
lie.
Nope, it is because the pledges and the underclassmen that live there, the freshmen, they clean it religiously, and they have to do it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So they teach you how to correctly clean a room or a toilet or a bathroom. So every time I visited the house in Manhattan, it's been immaculate. I do know they clean it before functions, like they do
Yes.
come in and clean it. My son does not live in the house now. He lives in a rental house, and it's pretty clean and nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's got good roommates, and so now, is it clean and nice right this minute? I don't know because I'm not there. I would assume no. It's filthy and disgusting.
It's a frat house.
But every time I've been there, it's been great. Super
Whatever
clean.
illusion you want to
Soup's clean.
live in,
Oh, I am sure.
illusion, delusion.
My son did
take
tell
your
me
pick.
that they did a lot of cleaning. Like that's
I bet they did
one
do
of
a
the
lot
things
of
that they
cleaning
do.
'cause
A
it
lot
wasn't
of cleaning.
clean
That's
before.
pretty much. Yeah.
There was
yeah.
a bunch of liquid on the ground that dried and got sticky.
Yeah.
That smell of like,
I'm second guessing
Beer?
sending him to college now. Maybe we should pull him out. I mean, I don't want him to step in sticky liquids.
yeah. I just think about like what the frat. I also remember like, I don't know. It just was. I don't know.
Well, you were in a sorority. You were Greek life.
Yeah, that's why
I
I'm
never
like,
was, so I don't know.
You
like,
go like you don't want to touch anything. Like it's a bunch.
you've been in a frat house when you were in a sorority. There would be parties at other frat houses, right? That you would go to.
So we.
I think that's my only experience
Yeah.
is Revenge of the Nerds. Like that movie is like my only like experience of like what I think frats do.
Yeah. I've not seen it. On
You don't
brand.
watch movies, so
No.
you would not. You might actually like that movie. It's old, but you might like it.
I bet you I would like it, and I bet you some of it's true and some of it's obviously exaggerated. And
I don't know, because when I watch it, like now knowing what my son tells me, I don't know if the Revenge of the Nerds was exaggerated enough. Like I don't know.
oh yeah,
I don't know if they went
Far
hard enough on like
Yes.
that frat life thing. Now that I get stories from my son,
Yeah.
and then I watch the movie, which is again is my only fraternity reference. My
Yeah.
only Greek life reference is Revenge of the Nerds. But so yeah,
Between the movie and your son, I think it fills in the gaps. I will say
Yes.
I was probably shielded from a lot of things. My sister was a senior when I was a freshman.
okay,
So I got to go to all the cool stuff. I was always taken care of. I was always shielded from like my older sister was such a protector. And so then she went into her master's program after she graduated. So she was no longer in Greek life, but she was still around. And so all of her friends took care of me. So all of that,
Awesome.
like so I don't know. I obviously am like cringing because I'm like, ugh.
I'm excited for this weekend to see how different it is from last year, because
Yes.
last year was the first. My son had just he got into they started in August and August, September. So he's only been in like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And now he like runs the thing. And so I'm curious to see like after a year and a half, like how he interacts with with everybody
yeah.
differently. I mean, he was a star. I say this, and I'm not trying to be like my son. I'm like, but when I went last year, I could tell he was doing. I mean, everybody wanted to talk to him. Like everybody wanted to be around him. And so I'm like, okay, he's doing something right.
It's also like a fun, proud dad moment,
It is.
which is
little
kind of
bit.
like the same thing when I got that review from the Rover, from the dog sitter.
Yeah. It was a proud
Exact same thing.
dog mom moment. It is. And
It's not.
So-
Let's be clear on that. It's not.
no,
at
I
all
think
the
it's the
same.
exact same thing.
not.
Because my son will get so tired sometimes he won't move when the vacuum comes on.
I believe that. Sleeps until noon, acts lethargic.
Kind of has a 13-year-old mentality.
Yeah.
No, but I'm interested to see how different it's going to be. And the cool thing about it is meeting the dads from all of the, because there's like last year, there's dads that come in from their students are from sons from Iowa or Nebraska or Oklahoma. And so I get to meet all these different people.
Yes.
And the dads kind of hang out a little bit, like
yeah.
on Friday night, we kind of congregate a little bit, and then the golf tournament's just a best ball
Yeah.
deal, and you're paired up with another like student and dad. And it's fun. It's a good time.
Do you have any dads that you have stayed connected with? I know you've done a lot of different events.
No,
So there's no like dad that's now a friend that you're looking forward to hanging out with?
because well, for a couple of reasons. First of all, they separate the classes.
Oh, okay.
So I will only be with dads
In his
the
class.
sophomore class.
Yeah.
And so last year, like all the students were freshmen, they were 2 months into college, and so everyone's trying to feel things out. And so like I'm not even sure a lot of those kids are even still. I'm sure a
some may
lot
have
of them are
dropped
gone.
out.
And
Yeah.
and so with the dad stuff, it was just we also were like freshman dads.
Yes.
If that makes any
Oh,
sense. Like so we're like
100%.
freshman dads, and we're just like we're not sure the drill. Like
Yeah.
do we exchange information? I mean, my son clearly is hanging out with your son, but I don't know if they're friends, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I should ask him, and it's weird. And so we were freshman dads, and now I'm interested to see how it's different this year, because
Yeah.
when I went last year, I knew a dude, his son was a senior and a beta at the time, and I know him, his name was Andy. And he was there for the golf tournament and just walking around like he owned the place. Like it was like you had the freshman dads are like, is this where we can go to
This food's
the
for
driving
us?
range? Like we can go to the driving range, right? And hit balls. Like, are they complimentary balls? Like we did. And then like the senior dads were like,
They knew it.
just walking around with beers, like they
Yeah.
owned his at 8:00 in the morning. And so we'll see how it works out this year.
It was fun to watch you navigate that last year, all of the things. And I remember, which I am going to tell this story, you came back from the bookstore and you had gotten a bunch of different things. It was just really cute because you were so excited.
Yeah, I spent so much money.
That's
It's
what
terrible.
you said. You were like, I
They
should
get you
spend all
so
that.
bad, man. You go up to the I won't say the name of the place, but it's the one place And they got one in Manhattan. They got one coupled in Wichita. It's the one place where you get all the good stuff, like good gear. I consider like good gear. And it's just the price so jacked up. It's like Lululemon prices it's crazy. But you go up there and you're like, okay, well, time to start wearing my purple. And I don't have any. I didn't have any purple, so I had to like stock up on the K-State gear. And it cost a fortune.
Oh yeah, but now you'll have. I would say, but okay, here's a question. Are you going to wear the old K-State gear?
Yes, I am. I'm a penny pincher. Heck no, man. I'm not. I am not going to go spend another $80 on
a jacket.
I would say I bought a golf shirt a couple years ago or last year, and it was like $95. It was just a golf polo.
We will find out on Tuesday.
I'm not buying I'm not buying any more stuff. None. Drawing the line.
Okay.
I might buy something.
See it.
I might buy a hat. I don't know.
See?
So we're playing a different course this year. Last year we played this Colbert Hills golf course, is really fancy, and this year we're at a place called Stag Hill, I think, and it's like the OG like municipal course. I think it's a 9-hole course actually. But I was informed, the beta people informed us on email that Colbert Hills would no longer be hosting fraternity events, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I didn't see anything too wild last year, but I'm sure.
What's something that's not too wild?
I saw people. I saw students and maybe some adults sleeping in golf carts. Oh. And when I say sleeping,
we know.
I don't think they were taking a nap. I think they were. I think they were,
It's how the floor got sticky.
Yes, they were sleeping. So I don't know if that's a good look for a country club.
No.
So that's maybe one of the reasons that they decided not to bring it back.
Invite you back.
So now we're going to not just me, but it was like the fraternity.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were fine. Okay, so a couple different things. Doug lost 4 hours of life watching the Cowboys play to a tie.
Man, Doug, let me tell you something, Doug. Let me tell you something. You know how much... can I complain?
All right.
We're going to complain.
We're with you, Doug.
We're with you, Doug, because we had to wait for that game to be over. And first of all, I'm ashamed of myself. I'm glad Doug brought this up. I want to talk about this because I'm not happy with me. I used to be pretty, I think I know sports. I used to do it for a living. I was a sports journalist for 7 years. I think I know sports. Yes. Well, at some point,
you called it several times.
What I was unaware of, and Doug, I'm ashamed to say this. I did not know that at some point the NFL changed the overtime rules, and I did not know. I'm thinking double OT, right? I'm thinking double OT. Like everybody's got a double OT. I get it. Maybe after double OT, it's a tie. But I'm like, every sport's got a double overtime.
Here's what I
and I'm sitting waiting for this game to end, and the first overtime ends, and I'm like, okay. I remember I walked out. I'm like, hey, everybody, sorry, it'll be another 9 hours, and we're going to double OT, and they're like, no, we're not going to double OT. I'm like, what?
OT. You called. You said,
I knew it was
we're not starting until our start time. The earliest we can start is 10:30. You said. No chance. You said at first earliest we'll go on is 11 o'clock. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it hit and you go, before the play even happened, you said, this is what's going to happen. He's going to do this.
This is why I don't like the NFL right now. I love the NFL. This is the problem with the NFL. If you are up by 3 and with a minute to go and you score to go up 3, you score a touchdown, kick the PAT and you're up 3 and there's a minute left on the clock, every team in the NFL, most every team in the NFL, all they got to do is get to the 50-yard line, and they're already going to come out to the 30 or the 20 if it's not a kick return. So all they got to do is gain 20 yards, and they kick a field. It's dumb. Mm-hmm. It's dumb. They need to either make field goals more difficult because now it's just not hard. Like dudes are chucking 60-yarders like it's nothing, and it used to be if you hit a 50-yarder, that was a big deal. Back in my time. And so now...
Back in my day.
Now it's like, they're 60 yards out. Okay, tie game. That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. But then we also have to wait until the post-game show.
Yeah, that's what Doug...
So we didn't go on until, I think, 11:30.
So Doug lost 4 hours. We lost 4.5 because the post-game show...
Doug stayed up and watched the show.
The post-game show?
The KSN at 10.
The 25-minute... Anyway,
at one point
we
it
love
got
football,
me.
but
Yeah.
it could be a challenge on those nights like that.
Especially if they go long.
Yes.
So Olivia said my weekend was pretty crappy. I had my dad's 4-year anniversary since he passed on the 26th.
Okay.
And then we went to the grocery store the next day, and the cashier was super rude and mean. Never going back to that store. But then yesterday, I got my eyebrows done, my hair done, so it ended on a positive note.
Good.
I'm sorry,
good.
Olivia.
Well, I mean, good. You got that. Yeah, but you got the hair done.
Yeah, and
That's what it's all about. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. And if you finish with getting the nails in the hair and ending on a positive note, I think ending on a positive note is far more important than starting on a positive note and then just crashing and burning.
Agreed.
into the negative world at the end of the day.
Christine said hello, Jeff and Julia.
Hey, Christine.
Doug said, hello, community. Grab your Kleenex with crying emojis.
Oh.
That's true. Karina said we need an Aussie play date. I think she's getting too old for that.
Uh-oh.
That's the problem. And Karina has a puppy.
Oh, that would be.
That's the
that
problem.
That could be a thing. Yeah.
Doug said pre-grievances, meaning right morning before. I should have done that before the Dallas game. Let's see. Oh, and my dad said that dog loves me and wants a road trip to go back home.
Okay, so the dad's in favor of maybe taking the Doge back.
Yeah, he said eating every stop when he drove her from Washington State, which is where I moved here, and he called me and he said because I wasn't in the car. It was a long story, but he drove alone and he called and he said I started this great thing with the dog, where I'm not feeding her in the morning. Every time we stop, I give her some food. And I said, what do you mean you're feeding her 5 times a day? And he said, well, I'm not overfeeding her. And I said, that dog is so goal-oriented on food, so focused, she's going to want fed 50 times a day if you do that. Mm-hmm. So he did get in trouble, but he also was doing this incredible favor for me.
It sounds like he wants to do it again.
Yeah.
Do a little dog eating stops along the way.
Now she's at the age, I haven't let her had any human food. I don't know human food.
Okay.
Which I think is part of the reason she has lived so long, is so healthy.
I think so.
But do I just say, screw it?
Yeah.
We're going to give you bacon
Well,
and chicken.
let the dog live a little bit, would you? A little bacon never hurt nobody, except a lot of people. But we're not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt your dog.
She's already dying.
I mean, you've already grieved.
Should I? Well, I don't know.
At this point, give her a bowl of chili. I don't even
know. Give her grapes and chocolate.
Give her chocolate covered
raisins
with some poinsettia leaves for like garnish. And,
you pulled that out.
I'm trying to. I was like, what is that name of that plant that kills animals?
Kills
it's poinsettia. Or is it poinsettia?
I think it's poinsettia, but I like.
Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? That is our question for you. Poinsettia? Poinsettia.
All I know is on this podcast, if you say it with confidence, it goes. Like the blueberry.
It's not a lie if you believe it.
Exactly. Let's see. Also, Olivia also watched the Dallas game overtime. It's bedtime.
Brutal.
Also, fun fact: this 26-year-old. Sorry, Olivia, I almost aged you there. Never been to a nail salon. Never had my nails done professionally.
Oh, okay.
So maybe a trip to the nail salon.
That's
in the future.
I think that's in the future for Olivia.
And poinsettias.
Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, I'm excited about this weekend.
That's great.
This last weekend was kind of forgettable.
Well,
it just was.
They can't all be home runs.
I didn't. I mean, I'm not. I got stuff done. I did things. I talked to some people. I didn't really. There was nothing that was like, oh man, this is. It's just. It is what it is.
But you got some cleaning done. I was going to do some purging and taking some things to the Goodwill, but then I thought the dog was dying, so I halted that.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going through this. I'm sorry. That is a tough deal.
I say meh, but I'm like,
that's a tough deal. No, I mean, I know we're discussing it and we're smiling and having, but I know it's hard. So I'm like, I get it. It sucks.
It's an interesting thing because we compartmentalize death and
Sure.
hard news in a really unique way. And so I think it's like, ooh, I've been able to avoid that. And I've done a really good job.
I can see with all the Kleenex that you have over there, you're doing a tremendous job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now those are all used, obviously.
Yeah.
But those were not for tears.
Oh, they're not used. I crinkled them up.
Why do you?
They're clean. They are.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
This is a serious question. Why do you? Why do you crinkle them to make them look used? Because if anybody would look, you guys can't see this.
Should I show them?
I don't think so. It's
It's
disgusting.
not gross.
That's pretty gross.
They're crinkled.
They're
Kleenex.
crinkled used Kleenexes.
They're not used.
Well, why do you crinkle them to make them look used?
I don't crinkle them to make them look used. I pulled them out, and then I grabbed them in my hand.
And then you crinkle them.
I don't know. Maybe it's like
That's an interesting quirk. I like that.
Yeah.
Is it like every
all
time?
quirks to have. I don't think that's a terrible one.
It's not. No, I'm not saying it's terrible. Do you? Fair question.
Okay.
Do you do this all the time? Like when you grade a Kleenex or a tissue, do you, out of habit, pull them out, squish them?
Probably.
That's interesting.
I've never thought about it.
That's interesting. I'm gonna start watching. You do run. You kind of run through Kleenex like a train.
Yeah, I do.
Lately, and I'm thinking it's ragweed.
I moved here and had horrible allergies.
Okay.
And this is never, like, I go back home, I don't need a Kleenex.
It's when you get in the building, and I've had the same issues here where you feel fine all day, and then I get in here, and my throat gets scratchy sometimes.
Yeah.
And what people don't know, what you don't know, is that in a television station, there are a lot of moving parts. There are like, how do I explain this? Like, there's a lot of, I don't want to say dirt, because it's not a dirty building.
Oh, no.
But there's a lot of stuff going on here. There are fans everywhere to keep equipment cool. There are projects going a lot. There's a lot of holes being drilled. There's a lot of monitors being hung. I mean,
there's also a lot of old equipment that's been here for a long time.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
And then you have people bringing in. Think about, like, the other day, we had dirt on the floor.
Well, and think about all the animals that are in that studio. Dogs, cats, sloths. We had a sloth in the studio.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that would be contributing to some of the allergenic effect. I didn't even, it's funny, we're talking about this. I'm like,
I need a
that's
Kleenex.
right. We actually run a bunch of animals through that studio all the time.
All the time.
So and we're standing, I'll take it one step further. In fact, we go out there right now and see all the hair. Like sometimes they don't clean, like they'll clean the studio every night, but a lot of times, like our noon show, they'll bring in like a husky or something, and it'll just shed like crazy.
everywhere.
And then we come in to do our afternoon shows and evening shows, and we're in those same set positions, and you can see the fur.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, it never crossed my mind that I could be allergic to some of that,
But
like pet dander. I don't know.
Rarely, I don't think I ever see you grab a Kleenex.
No, I just shirt.
Yeah. Just right into the suit jacket.
Reminds me to just cover that up.
Yeah.
I don't. It's more for me in here. It's more like a scratchy throat or a headache.
Yeah.
Like we get a lot of, like Julian, people are going to be like, you guys need to call like a professional. We do get a lot of headaches here. And we always self-diagnose when we get a headache. I'll get a headache and you go, it's stress and dehydration.
Yeah.
Like, it is like, it actually could just be a tumor pressing on my brainstem. But I don't know. I mean, it's probably stress and dehydration.
But every time I say it and I go, you haven't had enough water today. And you go, I've had enough water. Okay, when was the last time you had water? Yesterday. Yeah.
But then last night, you had a headache.
Because I've been crying.
I didn't know that.
And
you were. That's why you were dehydrated.
I was so exhausted.
You didn't tell me.
Yeah, and then I mentioned I didn't go to bed until 4 last night.
You did mention
because
that.
I was so sad about the dog.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Man.
It'll happen, and I'll be like just wrecked.
When we don't have a scheduled podcast, you'll know at home. You'll know. Because I don't think that's going to be the day that you're obviously I wouldn't come to work because that's tough stuff.
Part of me is like, I'll come to work. It's fine.
Yeah, you probably. Knowing you're probably like, no, I'm going to keep it
100
team player, but I wouldn't come to work.
If I can't keep the eyelashes on, then it's like I can't.
You can't go in there.
Yeah, there's like that problem of like if you come in like just like I don't know. It just depends. Some things hit you different, and maybe I'll come in and be fine. But the whole point is. Well, like to get back to the building, I don't know that it's the building. Part of me also wonders if it's the makeup.
I think it's the building.
Because sometimes I will.
I think it's the building.
Okay, let's do that instead of the makeup.
I think it's the building.
Yeah.
You're not the only one. Like we've had other people that have been here. They're like, I only get sick when I walk in.
Really?
Yeah.
The allergies are definitely, and then it's like you can't blow your nose when you're on the desk.
I mean, you can, but
No.
it's something you'd want to avoid.
Yeah. I feel seen. Olivia said, I crinkle tissues. I'm guilty of that. I thought I was the only one who crinkled them. Karina, I don't usually have allergies, but I have them lately. And then we got a link to the sloth. Long story short, when I was a kid, my doctor thought Karina said, long story short, when I was a kid, my doctor thought I had a brain tumor. Turned out I just needed glasses. That's traumatic for everybody.
I think we had the same doctor.
Really?
Yeah, because they just gave me glasses, but it was a tumor.
Oh my gosh.
Same doctor. He's like, I'm not going to make that mistake again. You just need glasses.
That's so
Meanwhile,
traumatic, Karina.
I got a goiter splurting out the back of my neck. And he's
You're
like,
it's fine.
These bifocals will take care of that. He's just glasses is all you need, brother. Then you put the glasses on. And yes, it did make the goiter look better. Like the bulbous growth looked better.
Uh-huh.
More
Was
scary.
looking at the glasses.
More scary because I could see it better.
Yeah.
And still had headaches.
We process trauma really well.
We don't.
I'm sure people at home were like, wow,
This football-sized.
You did what? I want to tell people what you said today when you walked by.
Oh, no. I say a lot of things. What did I?
Because it was the second time I was just looking at something, and Jeff walks by, and it was in weather, so we're just kind of, waiting for.
Oh, don't say. I know what you're going to say. You don't say that.
I won't say it.
Don't say that.
But it was funny.
And it was just because I got a dermatology appointment set up.
It was funny. It was funny to me. We find it funny.
I don't know if it was that funny.
It was funny.
I felt after I was like, I probably shouldn't joke about that stuff.
My dad said invite freshman betas for a visit.
Here's the funny thing. My son doesn't want to have anything to do with the freshman betas. It's weird.
No, that's not weird.
Yeah, because he was a freshman beta, and like he's not a hazer, but there is something. But there is like this thing where they don't hang out with which I'll go back. That's why it was so impressed with my son last year, because all the upperclassmen were on him. They were like, Lakin's a guy, Lakin's our guy. But which is rare because they're not supposed to.
And he wasn't
hang
initiated at that point, right?
No, he was still going through what they call
rush.
He was a pledge. But living in the house and doing all the things that you have to do. But then he had to memorize all this stuff and these songs, and then they have like this big ceremony like a couple of months later, and he got accepted. He made it.
Oh.
So yeah.
It is going to be fun to see the difference. I'm curious how your golf skills.
Oh, they're terrible.
Really?
Oh yeah, I stink.
Well, you could practice.
No, that just makes it worse because I don't practice right because I don't have any skills playing golf. So if I go alone to practice, all I'm doing is just doing it wrong more. And then when I go play, I've just been practicing the wrong way. So it's wrong. So the less I play, the better it is for me.
Is there I don't know how to describe this. It's interesting to watch men golf. Everybody I feel like has a complex golfing of I don't want to go and be bad. Don't watch.
Don't watch me swing.
So if you go and you're just hitting, right? You're just practicing.
Yeah. Here's my thing about that. If I go to a driving range to practice, I want to make sure that I'm practicing correct stuff. Then I would need to have someone there to help me.
But are you going to do that?
No. I don't golf. Thing. I don't golf enough to hire someone to take a lesson. I should take a lesson. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. In fact, I'm talking about it now. I'm thinking maybe I should take a lesson. But
City of Wichita has them because I've done it.
Yes, and you liked it. You said it was really good.
Yeah, they're not crazy expensive. It was actually very affordable, and I did it through the City of Wichita. And you can pick
I got to do that.
Instructor.
I got to do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
And he had really great advice.
Which was, you need to stop. This game isn't for you.
No, it was, wow, I've never seen anybody play as well as you.
Stop.
A savant.
That's not what he... You got the worst instructor. Wow. They shouldn't lie like that.
No, you've not. Actually, you have seen my swing. And I didn't
No,
lie.
you're good. You have a good swing.
No, that video was horrid.
No.
Now I know you're lying. I've improved since then, but nobody expects me to be good when I get out there.
This reminds me of a story that happened to Asia Simone Smith.
No, not even close.
This is very close.
No, trust me.
This is one of the best things this is one of the best stories. People at home, I'm going to make it real quick. Our sports reporter, anchor, Asia Simone Smith, super talented, goes out to cover Tony Romo golfing in Newton at the time, just on the corn, I think at the Corn Ferry, whatever, but trying to get his pro card. Mm-hmm. But Tony Romo, the famous Dallas Cowboys quarterback, commentator for CBS, is out there playing with no fanfare. He has to play these tournaments to earn his pro card. Mm-hmm. So he's not there with an entourage. He's not there with fans. Nobody knows he's there. He just plays. Word got out. She goes out to cover him. I'll get to the story. As she's there covering, like she's doing video, and getting a quick interview with him off the hole, he's like, do you play golf? And she's like, no. He's like, you want a lesson? This dude got done.
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo gets done with his round of golf on a Tuesday in Newton and literally stays with Asia for an hour teaching her how to swing a golf club.
Not at all the same as my situation. Not even close.
Okay. I just wanted to tell that story because it's like little things like that happen in Wichita that you'd never know.
Yeah.
Like nobody would know that happened.
Uh-huh.
But it happened, and it's really neat.
Oh, it's so neat.
It's neat as just the lesson you got from the guy.
Okay.
Roni Tomo. Was that the guy who...
Yeah. He also said his name was Tony Romo.
That's weird.
I said, wow.
Maybe it really isn't. Maybe it's just some random guy going around as Romo. I should do that, though. I should do what you... In fact, when this podcast is over, you should help
give you
me...
the information.
If you don't mind.
I'll give you the information.
Okay.
You're not going to do it.
Yes, I am.
You're
not. I'm not.
Moni Romo would definitely.
Moni Romo.
Well, I couldn't remember what you said.
Obsessed.
Olivia said... Oh, somebody...
Oh, gosh, I can't stop laughing.
Somebody put the link to the story. Here's the proof of the Asia story with Tony Romo.
Okay, cool. Man, they are so good. Like Karina and you guys are so quick.
I know.
I like it. It's great.
Olivia said, before I forget, random, loved the dress, Julia, and loved the pink tie. Thanks, Olivia.
Thank you, Olivia. I should have wore it.
No, I think it was good.
We have 30 seconds or
Yeah.
something like that, 45 seconds. So I'm sad we're done. I wanted to keep talking.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good time.
But the good news is we will be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow.
I know what our topic is tomorrow.
Ooh.
Should I divulge?
Yes, because I don't know. If you wouldn't mind letting me know in the next... Do we need to... Should we not?
No, I like it. Text or call. We kind of talked about this.
Oh, that's right. That's so good. Yeah. Okay. You prefer text or calling? Mm-hmm. Okay. Text or call.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.